It was the 12th year in a row for UNI Track and Field to be able to host the MVC Indoor Championships. The 2 days of competition ended with the men's team earning runner-up honors and the women's team taking fourth. Here are the Panthers' big PRs and top marks, as well as awards from the weekend.
4 track events saw multiple Panthers in the finals for the men, and there were 4 field events that included points from more than one UNI athlete. On the women's team, they delivered multiple runners in the finals of 2 qualifying events on the track and scoring multiple athletes in 3 field events.
Yeah, when you can get it going, you got a lot of people in the finals. I mean, that's your job on day one, is to put as many people to the finals as you can. And so we had a lot of finalists, and so that was great. It just kind of builds off each other, and the competitive nature that it just brings. Each group wants to outdo each other. You know, the shot putters want to put up the most points. The 400 guys want to put up the most points, and so there's a lot of talk amongst the team on what group is going to do the most for the team. And so it really kind of just funnels into pushing the whole team forward and raising the level of everyone's competitive nature.
The women's team saw their all-MVC finishes deliver big points towards the team score. The 800-meter run saw Brittany Davis score behind Lindsay Schinkel's 8th all-MVC honor with a 3rd-place finish. The 400-meter dash had 2 Panthers in the finals. Jasmine Blue took 7th, while Maddie McCullough won her first-ever MVC title with a huge PR of 54.89, which ranks 3rd in UNI's history book.
Last year indoors, she didn't make the conference final in the 400, finished 5th in the 200, and then outdoors she finished 8th in the 4 and 8th in the 2. And so this for her was kind of getting over the hump, climbing that mountain and putting herself where she, belongs and where she feels like she belongs, just having herself believe in what she's doing.
Also finding a spot in UNI's record book was Patrice Watson, who ran the 3rd fastest time by any Panther in the 60 hurdles with a time of 8:58. Michaela Cole scored points for UNI in the 3,000 and 5,000 meter runs, while the field events got a jump start by the runner-up finish in the pentathlon on Saturday by Brooke Lorenz. The first day included 2 scoring in the weight throw and a runner-up finish in the women's distance medley relay.
Wrapped up the day in exciting fashion. The team of Lindsay Schinkel, Jalissa Kriegel, Kitty Nimrod, and Alyssa Williams finished 2nd place overall there. So that's always nice to finish that last event of the day with a little bit of momentum, earning all-conference honors.
The all-conference honors for the women also included the 4th all-MVC honor in the high jump for Maria Gonzalez on a season-best jump, clearing 5 feet 5 1/4 inches. On the men's side, an all-conference top 3 performance by Isaac Holtz in the weight throw got things started as Darius King also scored a top 8 finish. The long jump saw 3 score for UNI, led by a PR from Cade Kirkpatrick in a 2nd-place MVC finish. On day 2, 4 throwers for UNI placed in the top 8 for points, including an all-conference throw by Keegan Treidel, who took 2nd. Austin Heitland worked his 2-day heptathlon events into a runner-up finish for UNI. On Sunday, UNI junior hurdler Connor Ham was named the championship's most outstanding male track athlete for his blistering time of 7.93 seconds in the 60-meter hurdles, which gave him his first individual conference title. The Most Outstanding Athlete award goes to the athlete with the best national mark at the MVC meet on the track.
Last year he didn't compete at the conference meet. He had a hamstring strain. He's been a little bit beat up through 3 years in the past, and so for him to finally just get over that hump and run a personal best, be one of the best ever in school history, and win a championship for the team. And he's a big team guy, and so that gave us a lot of energy. It was the 2nd track event of the day, and so when you get a champion right off the bat in one of those first couple events, it really brings some momentum to the table. And so just really proud of him and the journey he's taken, and being in that training room very consistently to stay healthy.
The men scored 2 in the high jump with Owen Minshaw and Cameron Crantrell. They secured 2 4th-place finishes as Hunter LaValle ran the 800 and Walcott ran the mile final. The biggest event for the men was the 400-meter dash, scoring 21 points off 4 runners. It was Evan Long taking runner-up honors, with Sven Vandenberg clocking the 3rd fastest time in the 2-heat final. The 200-meter dash and 60-meter dash saw 3 Panthers in the finals. Evan Long was runner-up in the 200, while Tayshawn Cooper was the top finisher for the men in the 60. The Panther men finished the 2-day MVC Indoor Championship meet with an MVC title in the 4x400 relay after runner-up finishes each of the last 3 years.
that's always a fun thing to do. And I think one of the guys put it best was kind of a Band-Aid to not winning the championship was to finish the last event of the day with the conference championship there, and those guys did a terrific job. So just again, really pleased and happy with how they competed. We had a really good meet on both sides, and so when you perform at your best and you get beat, it's a little easier to take than if you have a lot of things that don't go your way. And so looking forward to turning the page and getting right to the outdoors. You don't have much time to focus on what happened in the past. We just look forward and looking forward to the outdoor championship and having an opportunity to defend our title on the men's side and improve our rankings on the women's side.